A 32-year-old single woman went on a blind date, but broke down in tears because of one sentence from the man.
我只是觉得你太阴暗了，怎么可以那样去想呢？
不是太阴暗，我。
In fact, right before coming to this blind date, she had just had a big quarrel with her older brother.
没有颜没有钱还对人不好，个头又不高，那这样的人我是看不上的。
你就像你这样的，你就倒贴钱我都不要，为什么？
对，所以你单身啊。
对，我单身我就活该单身，你也活该单身。
我不活该单身，我可以选呀，我可以有很多选啊。
Both the brother and sister were single, but their views on love and marriage were completely different. Seeing them argue until their faces turned red, their father, standing nearby, smiled and said,
就是你选的时候，为什么别人？
真是两个失败者，那都是。
The older brother is now divorced and raising a child alone. His wife, after chatting for a while about life with her sisters and best friends, ran away to find the life she wanted. As for the younger sister, she's an older single woman named Hong Mei. She graduated from a prestigious university and now thrives in the city. After years of hard work, she finally gained a foothold in Beijing, earning a decent monthly salary of 10,000 yuan. However, as her income increased, so did the cost of living. She told herself that if she could save 2,000 yuan a month, that would be a victory. But no matter how powerful she seemed at work, after clocking out she still had to attend blind date events under the pressure of her parents. Because her standards for men were just a little bit high, she had remained single since college. Nowadays, the dating market is completely different from 10 years ago. Most participants are older single women. Scanning the crowd, Hong Mei didn't see a single high-quality man.
不是咱们活动员少，是因为北京的男生比较少，是吧？我周围的男。
Since the Spring Festival was approaching, after the blind date Hong Mei directly boarded a train back to her hometown in Shandong. Although she had zero dating experience, she had read plenty of love guidebooks and motivational self-help books. During casual chats with fellow passengers, she could even play the role of a love advisor.
爱是恒久忍耐，又有恩慈；爱是不嫉妒，不自夸，不做害羞的事，不张狂；爱是永不止息。
These were the principles she had learned from those books. But the couple she was giving advice to happened to be a living example of happiness.
结了婚之后就被摧残成这样了。
这就是爱情的力量。
这不是胖了吗？这怀孕了。
这才叫嫁给爱情呢。
我们都是初恋，高中同学。
Hong Mei awkwardly closed her mouth. Amid such an atmosphere, the train finally arrived at its destination. What was the first thing that happened when you went home for the new year? For Hong Mei, it was her father, who, as usual, came to push her about marriage.
可弄起来我都是上等层次的要求了，但是就是很遗憾的就是没给我带个女婿回来。
The marriage urging scenes during the new year at home were like a relay race. The father urged first, then the mother, then the grandparents, and after that came the uncles, aunts, and even the old neighbors who had watched her grow up. When everyone had finished their part, news spread throughout the village that the Beijing girl Hong Mei had come home. Then came the next step, the local matchmakers. Smelling the opportunity, they rushed over early in the morning and even blocked her in bed to introduce potential partners. During the New Year holidays, Hong Mei didn't even dare to remove her makeup before sleeping.
把尾巴上，这是有情况1.85米，多好情况，站起真能下，还不像。
在哪？
他家是那个俺山口西边的。
在哪工作？
忘了，他在上海工作。
你先给哥哥找吧。
As soon as one matchmaker left, another came in. Hong Mei's matchmaking treatment could be called VIP level. The elderly uncles and aunties, despite their age, still ran around in the cold for the happiness of young people. But what was it really for? Out of love? Of course not. It was for their deep love of the introduction fee.
咱在老家的风俗，这个说媒一个媒里得多少钱卖现在
？1万，你猜？1万。
1万了，1万现在吓人吗？
This family's two older single adults were definitely the most ideal targets for matchmakers. The older brother's wife had left him during his most difficult period of starting a business, leaving him with their daughter, now 7 years old. After everything he had been through, the brother had grown disillusioned with modern relationships. How did it change in just a few short years, from true feelings to pure money?
太现实了，就是中国人现在很现实。我的想法，我觉得比较西方化一点。外国人见面了，就是你兴趣是什么，你的爱好是什么，我们有没有共同语言，有没有共同的这个兴趣爱好。
However, his younger sister strongly disagreed and immediately argued back. The air was filled with gunpowder again.
没关系。
我不是说男生一定要有钱，就平平淡淡，平平淡淡也是需要钱去支撑的。
你越说这些的时候，你越觉得，难道我不够努力吗？你的哥不够努力吗？就是说，
你为什么要去这样想呢？我是意思是男生要努力呀，就是我的意思是，你可以就是给这个女孩一个公主梦，就是你要什么我就是能给。
One person was more realistic, the other dreamed of being a princess. Everyone's views are different, and there's no way to determine who's right or wrong. Their father, watching from the side, also joined the debate. He believed that material conditions were indeed important in relationships, but they shouldn't be everything. Marriage should be built on love. As for money, as long as neither is disabled, no matter how poor they are, they'll still have a place to live and won't starve. Facing the camera, Hong Mei admitted that she wasn't the material girl her brother thought she was. She longed for true love. Later, the matchmaker she had asked for help finally found a man who barely met her standards. He was handsome and polite, and their interactions were pleasant at first, until their views on marriage clashed. The man believed that since modern women are so independent, both partners should work together and earn money equally after marriage. But Hong Mei, who still dreamed of being a princess, wanted a man she could depend on and trust completely.
那你可以找一个就是依附于你的也可以啊。
我为什么要找一个依附于我的？
你看这就是问题吗？
我找的是我依附的呀。
对呀，说的问题就在于这儿。但是如果你跟那个你依附的那个人就是产生了矛盾，比如说到忍不了的份儿上了，
你忍耐是因为你不爱他，你才觉得你是在忍。
万一你那个
没有万一，我一定会的。
你老公出轨了呢？
他不会出轨的。
这我们假如讲一个万一，
万一是你，我也会信任你。对。
比如万一是我被你捉奸在床了呢？
我不会捉奸的。
不是万一，比如说
没有万一。你为什么？我只是觉得你太阴暗了，怎么可以那样去想呢？
不是应该太阴暗，我个人觉得是因为你可能过得太光明了。
就是我觉得你最起码你看你说的那些话或者怎样，
完全不是该说的话是吧？
不是该说的话，我觉得我也原来也是这样的。
It turned out that this man had been betrayed by his ex-girlfriend in his previous relationship, which was why he said those things in front of Hong Mei. Unexpectedly, his words left a shadow in the heart of the princess-dreaming Hong Mei. The blind date ended unhappily. Not long after, Hong Mei received an invitation from a friend, inviting her to witness her wedding.
或富有、疾病或健康、顺境或逆境。
Sitting in the audience, Hong Mei's eyes grew moist as she watched. The spring festival soon passed, and Hong Mei returned to Beijing. She set many goals for herself, planning to become even better before finding a partner. Several years flew by, and now Hong Mei is still single, a woman who can no longer be easily defined.
Hong Mei is not an exception. In the cities of China, there are countless women like her, highly educated, well-paid, and living decent lives, yet stumbling over and over again in love. She believes in love and longs for marriage. But what she wants is not just companionship. It's a kind of idealized sense of security. However, when ideals are set too high, they often become the root of loneliness. Some say she's too realistic. Others say she's too naive. But in today's society, the more independent a woman becomes, the easier she is labeled as hard to marry. Maybe Hong Mei isn't wrong, but she has overlooked one of the cruelest truths. Love is not a medal awarded for effort, but the result of two people compromising with reality. When ideals start racing against age, should one hold on to love or choose life? This may be the question every older single woman is asking herself. So, do you think Hong Mei is staying true to herself or avoiding reality? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. If you like this story, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.